Hi, I'm Jerry James Stone, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to test your eggs to see if they're good or bad, right? It's like you buy them from the store, you're like, they have that date on there, but how do you actually know? How do you know if your egg is good or bad? Well, the first test is really super simple. It's actually the information on the carton itself. The easiest way to tell if your eggs are fresh is to use this 3-digit number next to the sell-by date. That 3-digit number is actually a Julian date. 001 represents January 1st, and 365 represents December 31st. The eggs are actually packed and clean on this date. So if the number says 031 and the date is actually February 1st, then those are pretty fresh eggs. But if it actually says 301 and the date is February 1st, then those eggs are really, really old, or you've traveled back in time somehow. Either way, not a good deal. That's the easiest way to tell if your eggs are fresh. But then there's another thing you can do. It's actually the float test. The float test is super simple. So how do you do the float test? Well, if you have a good egg, like this one, it says good. So this is kind of cheating. I'm telling you what it is, but it's a good egg. You take your egg and you just drop it in a jar of water. When you drop it in that jar of water, if it's good, it actually will sink to the bottom. The reason for that is a good egg like this one, there's an air pocket right here. There's this little tiny air pocket when the actual egg is laid. That air pocket increases as the age of the egg increases. So it gets bigger. So if you have a good egg, it's gonna sink to the bottom because it's actually good and that air pocket is small. If you have a bad egg, once again cheating because I wrote bad here, you totally know this one's bad. If you have a bad egg, that air pocket is bigger because it's actually been in the refrigerator, or it's been a while since that egg has been packed. But this bad egg has a larger air pocket. As a result, when you drop the bad egg into the jar of water, it's gonna float to the top. So what you want is an egg that sinks to the bottom and kind of rests. That's the difference between this good one and this bad one. That's it, that's all it takes. That's how you test if your eggs are bad. So thanks for sticking with me, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe. I'm always trying to show you how to cook, how to make it easier. Go ahead and click that subscribe button or give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye.